Alright guys, I'm going to show you why I get phase boots over arcane boots usually. You can get arcane boots, it's up to preference. They both have their arguments, but I'll show you why I like phase boots bottle combo more than I like the arcane boots. And right off the bat, you have the bottle, which is one of my favorite items in the game. 135 health restore, a 70 mana restore, and you get 3 charges. Now, I don't know about you, but I love this item because you can refill it. Exactly, yeah, you can refill it. You can refill it as much as you want. And that's the greatest thing about it. That 135 health restore, multiply that by 3, that's per bottle, and then every time you get a rune, it refills it. So all of a sudden you can be healing for like 600-700 HP if you get a rune. And that's really convenient. Also, the mana restored is 70. And its duration of recharge is 3. So pretty much every time you use a charge of this, it's like refilling a complete geomagnetic grip. And the period of time like that'll take to do it, it'll like just give you almost that perfect 75. Oh man, that was a fail. There we go. Killed him. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, like I said, I really like this item. It's a really convenient item. I also love the ability to pick up runes. The runes save your ass so many times. I can't tell you how many times I've picked up like a regen rune and just have escaped from a battle using my rolls and my boots with like 20 health, pop a regen rune, go right back in like nothing ever happened. It's a super convenient item to have because it just makes your ganks so much more effective if you can pick up a rune while you do it. And you have the full duration of the rune. You don't have to like worry about initiating while you have the rune active. And that's why I like the bottle. And now I really like getting the bottle, but because I had the mana restoration, I didn't really see the need for arcane boots. And here we go over the perks of the boots. Now the phase boots, they give you a phase duration of 4, a 16% movement speed increase, a plus 50 base movement speed increase, and then plus 24 damage. Now, I love the plus 24 damage early game, because as you can see, that's like, that's 1/4 of my total damage right now. That's really like convenient early game, even though I'm level 7, that's still 1/4 of my damage. And if I can have a 1/4 damage increase, that helps out a lot when just battling in general. It's really convenient to have. And the phase duration is, the phase part of it is why I get this item over the arcane boots. And yeah, the reason I get this and bottle over arcane boots is because you can run in through creeps, and it helps with chase downs, and it just makes running from place to place a lot more convenient. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might say you can get tranquil boots. That'll do the same thing because it gives you 90 speed, 4 armor, and 12 HP regen. All of a sudden, you don't even need the bottle for HP regen. And I do hear that argument a few times. I do hear that argument sometimes. But to that, I say Earth Spirit's all about his mana, and that's why people love getting the. Let's roll away. There we go. And that's why I love getting the bottle phase boot combo or arcane boots over any other boots. And the arcane boots, they do have their benefits. That 250 plus base mana, that helps out a lot, considering it helps you gank early game. I think it just takes too long to save up that 1,000 booster. It's convenient, but hey, I could just get a bottle for 650, and I can use that earlier, and I can gank earlier, and then keep on ganking from the beginning. And another reason I don't like it, it makes you move slower. You can't run around as fast, so you can't run to your destination as fast. Now you might say, oh, I can just rolling boulder there, but do you really want to waste your remnant charges when you can just save them for your magnetize? And that's my argument for that. So all in all, phase boots, bottle combo more than I like arcane boots. It's up to you. And now after that, we get to the Observer Ward, Ring of Health, Vanguard, and that Stout Shield from earlier, that's going to go into building your Vanguard. Your Observer Ward, everybody should be pretty frequent with Observer Wards. Observer Wards make the game so much easier, especially as this style Earth Spirit. If you just ward the rune areas, it makes running around, refilling your bottle, being able to gank so much more efficient, especially because you have your little speed boost every, every 8 seconds? Yeah. It lasts 4 seconds, you can get every 8 seconds, you can run through creeps, you can chase down with it, it's just super convenient. And like, just like that, I'm running 411. How sweet is that? And I just love that item. But the Observer Ward lets you scout out where your runes are, and it makes this combo even more effective here. And then we move on to the Ring of Health. Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm playing the game, I actually like going the most expensive item first, if I can afford to. Like in this case, it would be the Vitality Booster. If I can save up 1100 by like this level, I'd be pumped. You know what I mean? You just don't want to die. You want to play it kind of safe when you're getting past the 875 region, but that doesn't mean don't gank or anything. Absolutely gank. Continue to gank. Put up pressure. Don't let them have a rest. That's what I love doing, and that's what makes Earth Spirit so effective. And this build allows for that, because if you're going into a risky gank, get the Ring of Health first for that HP regen. Or if you're fighting like a sniper or somebody like that, who just loves just pinging you while you're far away, get the HP regen ring. Because it gives you a solid place for HP regen best sides, just bottle. And now bottle's pretty fine, but like it has its limitations. It can only heal up to like what 405 or something like that. It's pretty late, so I'm not sure that math is right, but it can only heal up to 405 health. And by this point in the game, that's like half health. So if you're almost dead, like that half health is convenient, but it's not perfect. If you have just a passive HP regen, that can get you out of a lot of hairy situations. Like you see how I'm just staying down, I'll just keep getting hit down and down. Well, probably by the next time I get hit, it'll just take me back to this health right here. Like it'll just refresh, get hit back down to here. And that's why I like getting Ring of Health. And that's what makes Vanguard so useful as an Earth Spirit. Because it's really cheap, but it also gives you 6 HP regen, plus 250 health, and then 80% block chance to block 40 melee and 20 range. And I can't tell you how useful that is, because let's just click on one of these heroes. Who's a melee hero? Okay, yeah. That's ranged. All of a sudden her bonus does nothing. Here's a Earthshaker. All of a sudden 40... That's about half of that, a little bit less than half of his damage gets taken out. And that's just super convenient. It gives you more durability, considering you're going to be rolling into enemies and rolling out of enemies and using your magnetize in enemies. And you're going to be like you're going to be like running in, running out, running around, doing your Earth Spirit stuff. It's kind of hard to explain unless you actually play him or see somebody play him. But yeah, it's going to be convenient. And that's why I love getting Vanguard. Now, after that, you got a few choices. Heaven's Halberd, Blade Mail, Black King Bar, or Lincoln Sphere.